In today's mailbag, a viewer wrote in about a door problem that is common in many homes.
Dear Michael Holligan, I'm having trouble with my deadbolt. I have to push the door in and out before it'll turn and lock. It seems to be sticking. Do you know why it would be doing this and how I can fix it? Margaret J., Houston, Texas.
That sounds like a good problem for Teresa Garrett.
That's exactly the same problem I'm having with this door. Trying to lock this deadbolt a lot of times is a real struggle, and then it gets stuck too when we're trying to unlock it. What can happen is wood frame houses over a period of time seem to settle and shift, and that can throw this door frame out of square. The problem is that the deadbolt is not lining up with the strike plate here in the door jamb, and you really need to fix this problem because it can only worsen over a period of time as your house continues to settle and shift. The first thing that you might want to try is some preventive maintenance. These screws are loose in this hinge, and that's what's throwing this door off. So hopefully, if we tighten these screws, that will fix the problem. All right, I've got all of the screws tightened up, so let's see if that'll fix our problem. Nope, unfortunately, this deadbolt is still hitting on the strike plate for some reason. What we can do now is try to make some adjustments to our strike plate. I don't want to go to the trouble of having to measure and mark and trying to move this. The easiest way to make the adjustments would just be to mark the strike plate. That's going to tell me exactly where the deadbolt is hitting and catching. Now the easiest way to do that is to put something on your deadbolt that'll leave a mark. I'm using caulk. You can also use chalk, or you could even use lipstick if you wanted to. What you want to do is just put this all the way around the deadbolt. Close your door, and then try to put your deadbolt in, and this is going to leave a mark right on the strike plate. Let's see what happened. Okay, see the caulk right there? I can file that down, and hopefully that'll solve our problem, and then the deadbolt should be able to go right in. What I'm using is a small rectangular file, and what's good about this, it's narrow enough to fit in this small area. Whenever you're using the file, you don't want to go back and forth like a saw, because if you do, the teeth will fill up with shavings and eventually it won't cut anymore. Instead, just give it one stroke at a time, just like this. And even though the caulk is just in this one particular area, go ahead and file the whole piece from top to bottom. That'll keep it nice and straight. Okay, I've got it, and it's nice and smooth all the way up and down. Now let's see if that'll work. It does, it works like a charm. That's great, and that was an easy fix. If you would like more information on the project you've seen today or others, you can contact us on the internet at michaelholligan.com.